Team Hell No against Team Rhodes Scholars for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Rhodes Scholars cuts a promo before they go to the ring saying that we are the tag team champions by the end of the night. Kind of classic. I liked it. I wanted Rhodes Scholars to win, not out of like I don't dislike Team Hell No being the champions. It just I don't want this to drag on too long. And I
Yes,
think
but they're making money, so WWE are going to make it drag on too long.
right. They're gonna push it to the point where it's tiresome and all that. I don't want them
Yeah,
to do that.
definitely.
I'd rather them just have them drop the title, get their rematch, and then break up after that and everything. Especially because there's going to be more important things to deal with come Royal Rumble time. Supposedly that might happen around TLC with them getting their title match and everything. Uh, Disappointed that they didn't win, but you know, at least they didn't get some kind of a clean victory or something like that. I think we're building up to Rhodes Scholars being the tag team champions, and I don't know, the match quality could have been better. Um, it got better towards the end, and then it kind of just abruptly ended. So I was a little disappointed in that too. But it wasn't bad enough to kind of hinder the pay per view a whole lot. Overall I did like this pay per view, and I'll talk about that when we get to the ending kind of recap. But this was a little bit of a low point in the pay per view for me. Um, meh, you know,
It was one of those where it did what it was supposed to do.
yeah, it was another filler thing.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't anything that you would say, "Oh my god, that's amazing." It was like, yeah, it did what it was supposed to do. That was it, really. You know. So I'm fine with that. Um, but it wasn't anything that would, if it was taken off of the pay per view and was on, say, SmackDown or Raw, it would have made the same impact. It wasn't anything special.
Right. What do you think, Dace?
Like he said, I think they're still in the process of building the tag team division where it's as good as it was in the Attitude Era. I liked it for what it was, and I think there's a lot of potential with these tag teams if they stay the course. Don't screw it up.
Definitely.
Like Mysterio and Sin Cara, like the shit. They're not. They're horrible.
Urban?
I mean, this victory pretty much guaranteed that we have this feud going for another 2 months. Because next month is, Survivor Series, where they're not going to defend the titles.
Right.
So it's not going to be till the next pay-per-view that they would lose them at the earliest. I'm okay with it because I do like the way these two teams are actually working somewhat with each other, somewhat against each other, depending on which team. I would have liked it if Kane had disqualified himself using a chair, since they had all those promos of Daniel Bryan and Kane laughing, hitting people with chairs.
Yeah, that would have been a nice
somebody in a ring. But I mean, it was about what I expected.
Yep. Not too much to talk about that either. I mean, it's just kind of, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like it's done what it's supposed to do. I don't see anything else coming from the feud apart. They could either end it two ways: have the feud end at Survivor Series with their team defeating, Foley's team, or vice versa. But I believe they're gonna take it to the next pay per view after that, where you'll probably see Team Hell No drop the titles.
Yep. And of course, we'll go over that when the time comes. Next part, we're going to talk about the Intercontinental Championship between Kofi Kingston and The Miz.